So I started investigating this Norling mine and found a public record from the USGS, and I'll read portions of it here. The owner, Nate W. Smith, Medford, Oregon. History. Parks and Swartley report as follows. The Norling Mine is about 4 miles west of Jacksonville and one half mile southwest of the Yellow King and is owned by Medford Mining and Milling Company. During June and July of 1913, Mr. Butterly was driving a cross-cut audit for the company, his compensation being the right to stope a given area. During development in 1905 through 1907, the Norling is reported to have produced 120 tons of ore worth $6,400. The main adit is at an elevation of 3,130 feet as measured by an Android barometer. For 240 feet, it follows a vein which dips 75 degrees south, with minor irregularities. The gold is said to be chiefly in the quartz. The pyrite is even more abundant in the rock adjoining the vein than in the vein itself. Considerable ore has been stoped out above this adit. The vein is 8 inches to 18 inches wide, containing much quartz. The country rock is like that at Yellow King. A new crosscut adit has been driven south 13 degrees east about 215 feet at an elevation of about 3,115 feet. It is expected that this entry will strike the vein when driven about 100 feet further. It intersects one vein at 125 feet from the portal, which strikes north 65 degrees west and dips about 65 degrees north. A stringer at 150 feet from the portal strikes north 83 degrees and west it dips about 65 degrees north, and another at 200 feet from the portal strikes. It is reported that further development work was done in 1916, drifting on the main vein. Equipment, 8.5 ton mill. Informant, Nate Smith. References, Parks and Swartley.
Well, here we are at the Norling Mine upper shaft. We're parked down below at the lower one. This is crazy deep. I imagine they had a structure built above this. You don't want to fall through this. Crazy. Unreal, huh? Well over 100 years ago. We got this all fenced, so idiots like me don't come in here and fall in the goddamn thing. That goes way down. Ready, bud? Go down and see Mom. Yeah, we're hiking down from the upper shaft. Really a beautiful place. And no one really comes up here. Brought Weta up here with Buddy and I brought Weta up here today. And there's our truck. It's parked down at the lower shaft. There's Weta, and there's Buddy going to his mom. He's lost all his tennis balls. He throws them down the hill, and he threw one into the mine shaft here. Hi, honey.
Hi, baby. How was it up there?
Oh, it was great. We saw the upper shaft. It was incredible. I got it on video here, so.
All right. Can I make it up there?
No.
Okay.
No, it's...
Okay.
You'd freak out.
Okay.
But this is just
You
fun.
know what I can handle and what I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a climb into it, and then when you got up there, you'd freak out, thinking you're going to fall in. So here's the lower shaft. Much smaller entrance.
Ball in.
Yeah, Buddy dropped his ball in here. And the cool air coming out of this is crazy. It's got to be vented from the upper hole there, so it blows out.
Because it's cool. Cool air. It's
Yeah.
really cool. No pun intended.
Buddy wants me to dive in there and get his ball. And I don't know why you threw it in there, goofball. So what we have here is, you got a 85-degree day. We're up here in the shade of the forest, and it's about probably 72. And we got this mine shaft that is vented by the upper shaft, and it's blowing cold air out of it. And you can see the leaves moving here. Okay, and I feel cool air,
Yeah.
like it's a natural air conditioner, blowing right at me. And
And you can stand right here, and
yeah,
it's like 5 degrees warmer.
right. It's really remarkable.
Nature's air conditioning.
Yeah. Who's my good boy? Oh, that good boy, Buddy. You like going to the forest? Yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty picture, Dad.
My good boy.
Gold mining man in the hills above. Your search for gold has been your heart's only love. Gold mining man, when you gonna come down? Your wife and child are crying.